So I think having volunteers and peer volunteers at WOTCH has really helped to reduce stigma around mental health in the community. Often we get volunteers come in who have little or no experience working or interacting with people with mental health issues, so volunteering in their role can sometimes be an eye-opening experience and helps to kind of dispel some of the myths around mental health. And we hope that those individuals will go out into the community as ambassadors for our organization and share with their friends and family and loved ones and other people that they meet in their journey, their experience that they've had here as a volunteer at WOTCH, and kind of help to shed some light on some issues around mental health in the community.
First off, they bring experience, which is an amazing opportunity. Many of our clients have become our peer volunteers, and in that role, it really gives empowerment to the client. I've heard them talk about how meaningful it is to them to be able to give back to the community. Plus, I think it's really a good inspiration for our clients to see that their peers have succeeded and are able to go through the recovery process and become a volunteer in the agency.
A lot of people who come in and are touched by the experience here at WOTCH is a benefit to both them on a personal and emotional level. But it's my hope that they take those experiences with them and be able to provide a little bit more awareness and sensitivity to the general community when issues around mental illness and mental health get raised. For me, they becomes informal ambassadors to talk a little bit more about the realities around mental illness and hopefully dispel some issues related to stigma and maybe even decrease the level of discrimination that can be part and parcel for people who are living with mental illness.
WOTCH does really great things in the community, and it helps us share what we do. It helps people, the broader community at large, every volunteer that we have and who's able to experience the positive things that we do with the organization. They will take their experience with them. They will share that with their friends, their colleagues, their school. Everywhere they go, they will take that with them. If they're going in careers that interface with people directly or indirectly with mental illness, they will have learned what contributions and that the stigma that is about mental illness is not that well deserved, and hopefully they will advocate for that or be more receptive to working with individuals or more sensitive to the needs of individuals that have mental illness if they encounter them in their lives.
A lot of women talk about the importance of belonging, and many of them don't really belong to a family or any other kind of group, so there's a real need to belong to something, whether it's a group or a community or some kind of activity. So for instance, women who come to the singing group every week really know that they are an important part of that group and never miss it. And some women come particularly for groups like the sewing group, and the three volunteers there work really nicely with the individual women and make a big difference in their lives that way.
It keeps us true to our roots, which is, a community-based organization. It means that we're not isolating ourselves from the world. We're just professionals dealing with staff, but we've got real people engaged with real people who are doing it out of the kindness or the generosity or because they're trying to find work experience. And it brings new blood into the organization and brings new ideas and new thoughts, and it keeps us motivated. And when we see that generosity of spirit as paid staff, we want to honor that, and it energizes us.
I would love to thank our peer volunteers and our volunteers as well. They've added a great deal to this organization and agency. They definitely free up staff time to give us to get our other job duties done and accomplished. They will be there for us in a minute. They will step up to the plate, and they are so greatly appreciated. They definitely need a lot of recognition. They're a very important part of this agency.